with Saturday for week 1 right around the corner, guess what we have on this coming Saturday? Week 0 college football. And if you watch this show, week 0 is for you. Like, if you're tuned in right now, you're a college football junkie. Guess what? Takes one to know one. We're that way too. So we get fired up for week 0. What are some things that we're just stoked to watch for week 0, man? Let's kind of talk some ball right now. Let's kind of chop it up. And the first thing I'm excited about, I can't wait to see Caleb Williams rev the engine a little bit. Heisman Trophy winner from 2022. Got San Jose State. What does he look like, man? I want to see some just jaw-dropping plays from him. I think I said jaw-dropping. You get the picture. I want to see Caleb Williams just put up highlights in this game because week 0, not a lot of huge games. Probably not going to be a ton of like enormously impactful games that comes to the college football playoff race unless San Jose State were to get the better of USC and Notre Dame were to lose to Navy, and then this conversation changes. I want to see what he does in that first half. I want to see them put up, let's say, 28 to 30-something points in that first half. Then I want to see him being a good teammate in the second half. So what does he look like? Kind of stretch the legs a little bit. They should take care of San Jose State. Should, that key word there. I want to see what he looks like. That's why we love college football, because we get to see our stars, our familiar faces back for another season if we play our cards right. If things go our way, we get to see our stars back for another season. This is probably the last opening game in college football we get to see Caleb Williams play. So let's enjoy that one. Make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you like the video. Thank you so much. All right. Now, there's a football game going on not too far from here, over on West End in Nashville, Tennessee. Yeah, we got Vanderbilt hosting Hawaii at the crib. And if y'all have been keeping a pulse on the Twitterverse, a stadium now had some construction going on with it. What's that atmosphere like? Because it's going to be a shrunken capacity down to right around 28,000. And Vanderbilt kind of gets some shade every single year for the fans that show up from other fan bases and how much there isn't a gold and black presence in that stadium on Saturday. Like, hey, we're shrinking the stadium a little bit. Let's pack it out, baby. Got some new juice around Clark Lee and company. Like, okay, smaller stadium, the obstacle is the way. Let's make it happen. Let's be a raucous environment. Welcome the Rainbow Warriors. Let's get it done. I can't wait to watch what that game is like. I hope we get to hear it from here in Brentwood over in Nashville. I hope that there's making some noise and we get like a small earthquake alert. It's wishful thinking, but college football's back. So let's get after it. I want to see what Vandy looks like. I think that's going to be a lot of fun to see what that stadium and that atmosphere looks like. Roll, party, roll. All right, Sam Hartman. Transfer from Wake Forest, ACC's all-time touchdown pass leader. You know the name, you know the face, you know the game. He is now at Notre Dame. And they are going to Ireland to play Navy. No confirmation yet on Bono being there or not. Haven't asked, haven't looked, but you would hope he's there. It's been give me some good college football there, Bono. Big question mark, what does his receiver room look like? What do they look like from a crispness standpoint? We talked about it when we previewed this game a little bit earlier in the week, but I think this game is maybe not overly important for them to be able to throw for 400 yards and him to have 5 touchdowns for them to beat Navy that way. Like, I'd be okay with a pedestrian stat line. I want to see how crisp we are. Hey, are we getting the ball out of our hands really quickly and our guys are where we're throwing the football to? Do we look good on timing routes? Is that completion percentage right around 60, 65%? Like, are we dialed in? Because week 4, you got Ohio State, but week 3, you go to NC State. That defense is not going to be kind. That environment will not be kind. So we got to kind of put a good base together here for us to build off of going forward. Also, keep an eye on the back shoulder throws now, because when you throw back shoulder, you're only able to complete those with some chemistry and having done it a lot in practice, having done it a lot after practice. So how far along are we in that department? I'm just curious to see. Notre Dame going to have a major impact. We talked about it on the college football playoff race, whether they find themselves in the college football playoff or whether they end it for a team like Ohio State, like USC, like Clemson. They will have their say on this race. Sam Hartman will be a big part of what they say. Now, last thing I want to talk about, college football, man, it's about tradition. I'm talking about us as fans. It's about tradition. And we all have our game day traditions. We all have our thing that you wake up on a Saturday morning. Maybe you mow the grass. Maybe you and the boys get together for a tailgate. Maybe you have a little game day breakfast you do. I cannot wait to wake up prior to 8 a.m. Central, drive over to the local Chick-fil-A, order a spicy chicken breakfast burrito and iced coffee, man. That, to me, says college football is back. The leaves are going to change color eventually. We'll do all these things when the air is a little bit crisp and just hurts your lungs a little bit when you walk outside. That's going to be a beautiful thing. But even so, man, when we get to do our traditions again as fans, when you see those season ticket holders you don't see otherwise around the stadium, and you're back in your seats, man, that's going to be special. That's going to be awesome. The game day traditions, how you get your Saturday rolling, what you do on Saturdays, that's something I cannot wait for when it comes to week 0 of college football, baby. College football is back. We're back. We all never left. We're locked and loaded as we always are. Cannot wait. Week 0, let's get it rolling, baby. Hey, y'all, thanks so much for watching. Subscribe to the channel here to make sure you don't miss an episode of The Hard Count. Also, be sure to check out other videos on the On3 YouTube channel.